Hi there, good day. Welcome to Camglish.com. I am teacher Karen and we are here for another lesson about grammar. For tonight's lesson, we are going to continue our discussion about will and shall. And these are the simple future tenses. Again, the simple future tense is used to express non-continuous actions which will take place in the future. Again, the simple future tense is used to express non-continuous actions which will take place in the future. Let's read. We use will for the future. Future like tomorrow, next week, next year, or next month, and the likes. So again, we use will for the future. For example, Sue travels a lot. Today, she is in Madrid. Tomorrow, she'll be in Rome. Next week, she'll be in Tokyo. Again, Sue travels a lot. Today she is in Madrid. Tomorrow she'll be in Rome. Next week she'll be in Tokyo. So as you can see here, we used will be. Will. She will be in Rome. And that is tomorrow. This is the future. And next week. This is again in the future. And we used will. Next week she'll be in Tokyo. Next, you can call me this evening. I'll be at home. You can call me this evening. I'll be at home. Here, it will happen again in the future, in the evening. I will be at home in the evening. Next, leave the old bread in the garden. The birds will eat it. Leave the old bread in the garden. The birds will eat it. So this means that if you leave the bread in the garden, after some time the birds will eat it. So again we use will because it will happen in the future. The birds will eat it after some time. It can be tomorrow or later. Next, we'll probably go out this evening. We will probably go out this evening. Again, it happens in the future tense. So, this evening we will go out. Next, this is a question. Will you be at home this evening? We started with will and a subject and then the be verb. So, will you be at home this evening? So, this is a question in its future tense. Will you be at home this evening? And we also have the negative part. I won't be here tomorrow. That is, I will not be here tomorrow. I will not be here tomorrow. And don't drink coffee before you go to bed. You won't sleep. Don't drink coffee before you go to bed. You will not sleep. Don't drink coffee before you go to bed. You won't sleep. Let's continue. We often say, I think, will. For example, I think Kelly will pass the exam. I think Kelly will pass the exam. This is a prediction, and a prediction is something that will happen in the future. So we can say, I think Kelly will pass the exam. Next, I don't think it will rain this afternoon. I don't think it will rain this afternoon. Again, this is a prediction, something that might happen in the future. I don't think it will rain this afternoon. And, do you think the exam will be difficult? Do you think the exam will be difficult? So again, we are talking about the future, about the exam. Do you think the exam will be difficult? Next, we do not use will for things we have already arranged or decided to do. Again, we do not use will for things we have already arranged or decided to do. So, if we already planned for something, we don't use will. Instead of using will, we will use the present continuous tense. We are going to the cinema on Saturday. We are going to the cinema on Saturday. Do you want to come with us? So, this is the present continuous, are going. We have the be verbs plus the verb plus its ing. So, we are going to the cinema on Saturday. Do you want to come with us? It's not, we will go. Next, I'm not working tomorrow. I plan not to work tomorrow. I'm not working tomorrow. We don't say, I won't work tomorrow. And, are you going to do the exam? Are you going to do the exam? We don't say, will you do the exam? So again, if we already planned or arranged or decided to do something, we do not use will. Instead, we use the present continuous tense, which is the be verbs plus the ing form of the main verb. Got that? Good. Next we have shall. So, we can use shall like I shall for I will, and we shall for we will. For example, I shall be late tomorrow, or I will be late tomorrow. It's the same. I think we shall win, or I think we will win. Again, these sentences are the same. But remember, do not use shall with you, they, he, she, it. Instead, we should only use will. Like Tom will be late, not Tom shall be late. So, if we're talking about the second or the third person, we use will. But if we're talking about the first person, like I or we, and then we can use shall. Remember that. Again, we do not use shall with you, they, he, she, it, or the second or third person. We don't use shall. We only use shall with the first person, or with I and we. Got that? Good. There you have it. So I hope you will remember these rules and be able to practice with them on your own. Just remember we use will and shall to express non-continuous actions which will take place in the future. To learn more about these, you can study with us here in Camglish.com. Again, this is Teacher Karen saying thank you for listening and goodbye.